So let's say that you've got a scuff on your desk. Let's say when the movers were moving the piece in, they left a nasty scuff on the front of your desk. This is pretty easy to fix. We'll go through the steps here to fix it. The first step is you need to take some 220 sandpaper, which is provided in our fix kit. Find the affected area and just very lightly sand over it to smooth out the area. You don't have to sand real hard. The big thing is you just want to try to smooth up the area so if there's any roughness to it, the roughness is gone. Then take a little bit of shellac and use a Q-tip, stir it up well, and then just lightly brush a very thin coat of shellac over the affected area. Shellac is a very interesting material to work with. It'll dry very fast. Just try to brush on a very thin coat, and after you've brushed it on, use the clean end of the Q-tip to wipe it clean and thin. After that, allow the shellac to dry. It'll dry very quickly. It'll probably be dry to the touch in 5 minutes. Yeah, it's actually already dry. So once the shellac is dry, you'll use a piece of this foam-backed 400 grit sandpaper. And just like the first coat, you don't want to take finish off, you just want to lightly scuff the area. So we're going to sand over the area that we shellacked and just lightly scuff it up. You'll see just a little bit of white powder come off. And then wipe away the excess. And now we're going to brush on a little bit of clear coat. We'll use a foam brush for this. You can use a Q-tip and stir it up well just to make sure that it hasn't separated at all during transit. And then just dip a little bit on your brush. It doesn't take a lot. We're just going to brush over the affected area. And then try to make one smooth, easy, clean pass. And then once you've brushed it on thin, try not to mess with it. The clear coat is a really interesting material too. Its job is to level out and smooth itself out, so you don't want to overwork it or else it'll start balling up and doing weird things. So right now I'm very happy with this. Once it dries, you'll be hard pressed to find the area. Yeah, the end.